Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Obvious Yellowjacket spoilers, I'm gonna put it in the caption, but I just wanna say here too. Yellowjacket spoilers, I'm gonna be talking about everything. I wanna do a retrospective thing because I finished season 3. Me and my dad, we didn't binge watch the whole thing. We've been watching it since late January, early February or something. Because we were oh my god, guys, season 3 is coming out, so we wanted to watch it because one of my friends had been telling me to watch Yellowjackets for 3 years. So finally watched Yellowjackets and it was good, really really good, really really good show. So I want to talk about it. My favorite character is Misty Quigley and Natalie Sophie Thatcher. Yeah, I love Sophie Thatcher so much, but that's not what we're here for today, because I can go on about that for some time. I love both of them. I'm very much Misty Quigley defender. Personally, sorry guys, I don't really care that she destroyed the black box. She kind of gave us our show, That's what I think. I don't know. I should do character ranking. Hold on, let me look them up, and I'll rank each character. No, not rank each character, but I'll give my thoughts on each character. Let's see. Yellowjackets character. Yellowjackets. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I don't trust the Google because it doesn't ever give me the whole list of characters. Let's see. It does on Yellowjackets wiki. Oh. Natalie Scatorcio. I got it. Scatorcio. Can't see her last name. Melissa. I don't absolutely hate her, but I don't really like her either. Her teen version, I guess. Her adult version, she can burn. I swear. Oh my god, she could burn. But I don't understand. What was I gonna say? I don't understand how people absolutely hate her character. I can't say I'd be much different from her. Shauna is freaking terrifying. I would do the same thing. Because I remember in 6th grade, there was a girl who bullied me, and instead of fighting back at all, I just became friends with her. And then we were besties up until 8th grade, and then I never got another friend because everybody hated her. So then they hated me too. So don't do that. But yeah, I can't hate Melissa for being a Shauna Glazer, because honestly, same. I would do the same thing. I would want to be on her side. I'd be so freaking scared, So yeah. I think she's kind of a cool character too. I don't know. She's kind of cute. I don't know. But let's see. Next character, Natalie. I already said I love Natalie. She's so cool. That poor girl cannot get 1 minute of peace. It's true. I don't know. I like her adult version too. I feel like her adult version doesn't get as much love as it should either. I think it's cool. I thought she was the Antler Queen. I'm gonna say that. I legitimately thought she was the Antler Queen, because somebody made a really good video essay with a theory explaining why that they thought Nat was the Antler Queen. I was like, hell yeah, you're right. Or Travis, they were saying. Yeah. So, I don't know. I love Nat. I think she's super cool, and I feel so bad. And whenever she died, it was the worst night of my life, actually. And then Van died, and it was the second worst night of my life. So, yeah, and then Mari died, and it was the third worst night of my life. It was so bad. Anyways, guys, yeah. Lottie Matthews, she also died. Oh, my word. I liked Lottie. I think she's cool. She just needs to be medicated, that's all. She just needs to be medicated. I don't think, there's a lot of people who are it's all her fault that they went crazy in there. I don't really think it's her fault. I think it was a group thing, a group. I think they all were kind of part of it, to be honest. So, Lottie might have started the whole, I don't know, which also not really. I don't really remember season 1, to be fair, so I'm gonna take what I say about season 1 with a grain of salt. But yeah, I don't know, it was all of them. I think especially the reason why I say it was all of them, because in the first hunt, Misty, Lottie was she freaking beat up out of her mind, right? Because Shauna or whatever, which fair, I understand that part, but she was I didn't say to do that because they needed food or whatever. And she was you started this. I don't think she started it. Misty literally manipulated the whole thing. And that's why they even started doing the hunts in the first place. I didn't even realize that. It's literally it was Misty. It was because of Misty. I don't know who came up with the idea, but I'm assuming it was her. Because she talked with Lottie, and then she was like, don't waste my body, and then Misty took it some other type of way or something, I don't know. But, yeah, that's, the first hunt was so scary and so sad, oh my word. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Let's go to Shauna Sadecki. Oh my word. Okay. Wait, before I get onto her, I didn't talk about Lottie's adult version, or Lottie's adult character. I liked Lottie's adult character. I thought she was really, really interesting, and I really, really hate how she died. I feel like it was so stupid. It's really, really stupid. As much as I love Callie, I thought it was dumb how she died. Just for her character development. It was like, she had, like, so much to her. I don't know. It was like, she, like, I don't know. Lottie was, like, such a character, and, like, just for her to die like that. And, like, I don't even really get why Callie pushed her, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be, like, she was reaching for the tape, but no, she, like, fully, like, freaking, like, knocked her down the stairs, pushed her down. She said it was an accident. It didn't look like an accident. You pushed her, but I digress. Anyways, let's go on to Shauna Sadecki. Lord Jesus, I should save her for last, to be honest. For a good period of time, I had a lot of sympathy for her, and I did not hate her, you know, like, I didn't defend her either, but I was like, I still do have sympathy for her. Let me tread lightly, because her freaking defenders are really scary too, almost as scary as she is, actually. But, yeah, I do want to say, I do have sympathy for her, and I can understand, to an extent, I can understand her actions. I don't, like, excuse them. Like, I don't think that she was, like, in the right at all for the things that she did, specifically in season 3. But dude, like, I just couldn't. I think the last straw, was the pig girl thing. I think that was, like, the last straw. The whole, like, bring me her hair thing, and, like, just the way that she acted, it's so sad, and it's also so gross. I don't, like I said, I do have a lot of sympathy for her, because, yeah, she lost Jackie, she lost her baby, and all that, but, like, and, like, you don't know what that does to a person, honestly. Like, a lot of people are like, she wants to be feared rather than being pitied, which, okay, like, makes sense, okay. A lot of people are talking about, like, postpartum symptoms and stuff, okay, also makes sense. Like, all that, it makes sense, but she's still horrible, dude. She's still horrible. Like, even before, this is the thing, too, I started rewatching season 1. The opening scene, she's, like, in Callie's room, like, on the bed, like, masturbate. Like, bro, what is that about? And everyone's like, oh, it's to a picture of Callie's boyfriend. I didn't see that part. It just, like, she was in her room or something. I don't know. To me, it, like, showed how she was, like, unhappy with her life and stuff like that. Like, still gross. No one's saying it's, like, not any gross, but, like, not any less gross. But, like, I don't know. And then, like, the whole thing with Jeff at the beginning, like, the fact that it just seems like she was the type of person to find, like, excitement in, like, what do you call it, adrenaline, like, yeah, adrenaline, the way, because the thing that stuck with me is, what's his name, the art guy that she killed in the first season. He's like, you want to cause chaos or something because you're, like, unhappy. I don't remember what he said, but then after that they got freaky because he was right. That's literally what she wants. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of think, I said this in another video sometime, but I think that, like, she is, like, I lost my train of thought. You're joking. No. Oh my god. Wait, what did I want to say? Oh, I know what I want to say. I think she was somewhat like that from the beginning. I think she was somewhat like that from the start. You can see glimpses of that person. What the freak? A bead fell out of my hair, guys. Anyways, you could see glimpses of that person in season 1, I think. Not as extreme as season 3 Shauna, but, like, to an extent. And I see a lot of people saying, like, she's, like almost like a not comical, like, too cartoonishly villainous, and I kind of agree to an extent. Like, she is, like, she's just, like, evil. She is, like, evil. I don't know. Like I said, last straw was the hunt that ended season 3. That was, like, gross, and I did not expect her to be the antler queen or anything like that. And I do wish Melissa would have pushed a little harder. Yeah, just a little bit. those are my thoughts on Shauna. I don't absolutely despise her. Also, I kind of do, though, because, like, then the other things that she was saying at the end, what are the freaks she was saying, we were having so much fun, I was a fucking queen, or whatever. Like, dude, you are crazy, I don't know what, oh my god, I don't know, dude. I don't know, she is really, really an interesting character, to say the least, and like I said, have a lot of sympathy for her, but she's also really scary. She's really, really scary. Yeah, let's move on to Mari Ibarra. I'm still mourning her. I did not like her till season 3. I didn't like her in season 2, and then in season 3, she was, like, really, really funny. She was cracking me up, to be honest, that whole season. And then I rewatched the first seasons. It's like, she's just a teenage girl, you know? Like, yeah, she's gonna be annoying. She's not gonna be the most perfect character ever, you know? We kind of forget that, I feel like. They're teenagers. They're literally teenagers. So, yeah, she's gonna be a little annoying. And I like that about her personally. I don't know. And I think it is the, like, most, what do you even call it? You call it noble? I don't know. Insane thing to do. The fact that she literally still was willing to run and be hunted so that they could be saved. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. I don't know, like, I don't know. I feel like even though I wish Pig Girl was Hannah. I really wish Pig Girl was Hannah. I really wished I hoped it wasn't Mari. What I thought was gonna happen was that it was, like, gonna look like it was leading up to her being Pit Girl, and then something was gonna happen, it was gonna be the other way. Because it just seemed too obvious, like, from the start, like, she was, like, my first guess, too, was, like, Mari's Pit Girl, because she's the only dark-haired one. Was the only dark-haired one that made sense, I guess. After a while, especially, I saw a lot of people saying Callie was Pit Girl, or, like, something, or it happened in, like, a third timeline, and that made sense to me, too. Not the Callie one, I don't know how that would be. Somebody was saying, like, oh, it was, like, a flashback type thing, and there was, like, going between two timelines, and it made it look weird, or something. I don't know, I just feel like it was, like, way too obvious that it was her, like, a reverse psychology thing. Like, the way that she kept, like, falling, and it looked like she was gonna fall into the pit, and then, like, I thought, like, because it was just making it too obvious, like, the way that she had, like, the nightgown on, she was, like, taking her clothes off and all that, and, like, I don't know, dude. I really wished it was Hannah. I really, really wished it was Hannah. And honestly, it was gross, too, because, like, that is such a brutal freaking death for a character that had been there so long. And I know the show is, like, grotesque and, like, crazy. It is supposed to be really, really, like, I know it's nothing new because of what happened. Like, what I go back to is what happened to Javi. That is so sad. But it's just, like, I don't know. Seeing her, like, dragged and, like, seeing her twitching and seeing the freaking stake through her face and, like, oh my god. And then, like, her being, like, strung up like that. And then Shauna is, like, bringing her hair like that's crazy. I feel like that was a little excessive. I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people, I don't want to speak too much on this, even though I probably could because I'm Mexican too. But, a lot of people were saying it was racist. The way, like, the thing of her cutting her hair, and I'm not going to talk about it because, like, that's, I've seen so much discourse about it, and I don't know. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. It is a little weird that they would do that. I don't think that, like, Shauna's racist or the creators are racist, but I do think it was, like, a really, really tone-deaf thing to do, and they should have probably looked into that a little bit more. I don't know. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Mari. I loved Mari. I really did. I wish I appreciated her more before she freaking died. Yeah, she's funny. Yeah, anyways. Coach Ben Scott. I really liked him. There was a lot, oh my god, like, there's a lot of tragic freaking deaths in the show, man. He was one of them. That was so sad. That was literally so sad. I don't know what I believe. That was, like, there's a lot of unanswered questions in season 3. I don't know if he burned down the cabin. I kind of think it was Ty, or, like, other Ty. That's kind of what I think, because Van and her were acting really, really suspicious, the whole time. I don't know. And, like, the episode title's name was, like, Did Ty Do That? Or something, and it didn't end up being, about Lottie, or I don't think anything else either. That's the only thing it could lead to. I don't know. I kind of think it was her or other Ty, not him. I don't know if he did it. But even if he did do it, I mean, like, I wouldn't hate him for that either. I don't know. I wish he didn't die like that. It was really, really sad. And that's one thing I do hate Mari for, is like ratting him out where he was, or not where he was, but like saying he's alive, guys, or something. But I don't know. Yeah, the whole thing was really sad. I could not watch the force feeding scene or like him like begging to not be shot. That was so sad. I could not. That was so sad. So sad. And then Natalie having to stab and prepare. That was so unnecessary, I think. Oh my god, it was so sad. So sad, so sad. Van Palmer. I don't even think I could talk about it. Dude, I literally thought about her for like a week straight after that episode. I hate Melissa. I literally fucking hate Melissa so much. I hate her. I hate her so much. That was so stupid. I think that whole death was like so stupid. Why did she what the frick did you need a sacrifice for? What? I don't know. Maybe we'll get more answers next season. I'm kind of sick of feeling like that, honestly. I don't know, like, and then, like, the actors were both saying that they didn't even know that she was gonna die like that. Like, it just seemed really out of place. I was shocked. You know what? I've seen a lot of people say that whenever I heard the freaking Radiohead song play, I knew something was gonna happen, but I didn't expect that. I hate Melissa. She's a freaking weirdo. But I will say, credits to Shauna for being right. I don't think that was like her intentions to be that right in that way, but she was right, and maybe they should have listened. Who knows? But yeah, I love Teenage Van as well so much. She's one of my favorite characters. They're like, okay, I can tell you who's not one of my favorite characters before I can tell you my most favoriteest characters. I don't know, guys. I really don't know. But Van, I love Van so much. I really thought she was going to die in the first season, and I did not want her to die because I was really, really sad because I love Ty Van so much. Yeah. Jackie Taylor, I don't know. I'm scared to say, because, like, she's not, like, my most favorite ever, and I know a lot of people really, really like her, and I do like her. I don't think she's, like, the mean girl that everybody is saying, but, like, I don't know, I'm not, like, that super, like, attached to her, like, the way that people are, you know, I don't know. And then there's also, I'm not gonna talk about that, actually, never mind. But yeah, she's cool. She's not my favorite, not my least favorite either, I don't think, but yeah, let's see. How do I, there's, like, a lot of these. I should have gone in order, I guess. Oh, I can do Aquila next. Aquila, I think this might be the case. I heard somebody else say it. I really hope it's not the case because that'd be so sad, and I really want her to be another survivor. I really, really want her to be another survivor. But everyone's like, she never came back from the cave. She's gonna miss rescue. And there's gonna be, like, an arc of her in season 4 trying to survive. And she's gonna die in the wilderness. Oh my god, that better not be the case. That better not be the freaking case, dude. Please. Please, oh my god. I love Aquila. I love her so much. She's so cool. I love her and Travis, their little duo, too. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Who's next? Caligula. Who else? Who is half these people? Oh, Callie. I could do, okay. Callie Sadecki. I love Callie. She's really funny. I didn't like her at first because I thought she was, like, really unnecessarily rude to Shauna. But she's actually, like, kind of not. They kind of, like, have that dynamic, I think. I don't like judging, well, mostly in real life, but I guess in shows, too. Judging, like, parent-child dynamics because, like, I know a lot of people look at, like, my family, my sister and my dad, that we say that, like, oh, we're not very respectful of this and that. But we just have that, like, dynamic. So, like, I don't know. It's really not what people think it is firsthand. I don't know if it's that in Yellowjackets either. Because, like, I mean, it kind of is. But also kind of not. Also kind of is. I don't know. They have a weird relationship and I'm interested. But as for Kelly, like, herself goes, I think she's really cool. I think she's really funny. A good character. I like her and Jeff, their duo as well. I'm rooting for them, honestly, before I'm rooting for Shauna. So, yeah. Edwin. I don't know. Jen. She's just a background character. I don't like how she pushed Natalie. That's literally all I remember her for. I'm sorry. I don't like her. I mean, she's not, like, the worst, but I don't know. There's not much to her. Javi Martinez, that is just a tragedy, I guess. Like, there's not much. There is, like, stuff to his character, or, like, I'm not trying to say, like, there's nothing to his character, because there definitely is, but, like, the thing I just remember is his death, and him being, like, freaking what do you call it? Like, he's being carried like a freaking baby deer, and that is so sad, and, like, I feel really, really bad for Travis, and that's kind of what makes me say, like, Shauna doesn't have much of an excuse there, because, like, they've all lost people. So, I know, like, that is, like, the craziest thing to lose is, like, your child. You can never say what that could do to somebody that's a little bit different, but, like, I don't know what I'd do if I lost my baby brother. And, like, dude, Javi looks like my brother. Like, I literally see him whenever I see, and it's just, I can't. It is so sad. So freaking sad. I don't even know. So, yeah. Jeff Sadecki. I love Jeff. I love Jeff so much. I did not like him at first, because I originally had thought he was cheating, and then, like, I was, like, a huge Shauna defender watching season 1. I'm like, oh, guys, but she just thought he was cheating, and she's, like, traumatized. That's why she killed him. I don't know if it was that. I mean, I think it was that, honestly. I think that she thought he was cheating, and but he wasn't, and, like, that's why she felt like it was okay for her to do what she did, or something. That's kind of what that's what I got from it. I don't know if that's what the case was, but that's what I got from it. I don't know. But yeah, I like Jeff, and he's really, really funny in season 3. I like seeing him crash out. Yeah, he's kind of fine, too. Who said that? Anyways. Jessica Roberts, that's the girl. I'm not gonna talk about her. There's, like, a bunch of random. Oh, Kristen, what's her? I don't know what her actual name is, but Kristen, the Misty's little weird friend. I loved their little friendship so much. I can't even tell you. I loved their friendship, dude. I'm so sad that happened. When that happened, I was like, oh my god. And you know what? I wasn't paying attention in season 1 to see Misty destroy the freaking transmitter. So I was just as surprised as she was. I was like, oh, you did what? And, like, I still love Misty. Like, I got over it pretty quick. But, like, that was sad because, like, Misty didn't even really kill her. And, like, that's another, like, unanswered question is, like, what the freak even happened to her? I'm kind of standing by the theory that she was, like, not real or something. Because, like, I don't know. Like, she just disappeared. She just freaking disappeared. But they also looked for her, you know? So, like, mass hallucination? I don't know. Anyways, she was cool. I liked her. Laura Lee is, like, my Roman Empire. I wish she would have lived for, like, a couple more episodes. Seriously, dude. I loved her. I love Christian characters. And what I liked about her is, like, she wasn't super, like, overbearing and, like, stereotypical about it, too. Like, she kind of was, but, like, not to the extent that you normally see. Like, she had substance to her, you know? Like, usually whenever you see, like, Christian or Catholic characters or something like that, it's, like, that's it. It's just that. But not really for her. But I do wish that she would have lived a little bit longer and she would have had, like, a more of an, like, extended dynamic with Lottie. That would have been cool, I think, personally. Who is Lisa? Oh, I know who that is. I liked her. Thought she was cool. Her little story made me sad, and her and Nat were a good duo. I already talked about Lottie. I already talked about Mari. Talked about Melissa. I talked about Misty briefly, because she's come up in conversation. I love Misty. She's, like, one of my favorite characters. I love her adult version, too. I love Christina Ricci, too. So, like, yeah, I don't know. I love Misty. She's so funny. She's so cute, and she's honestly me if I was, like, insane, I guess. But, like, honestly, she's, like, the most sane in season 3. That's what people were saying is, like, she's getting too mainstream, guys. She needs to do something crazy. She kind of does, dude. I don't know. But, personally, like Misty Quigley. She's, like, the best, I think, next to Natalie. That's what most people say. That's pretty standard thing. I don't think that she's, like... I know a lot of people say that, like, she was very hated in season 1. I wasn't there for that time, but I could tell you, whenever I was watching season 1, I liked her through season 1, season 2, and season 3. She's been my favorite since the beginning, because I liked her hair and her glasses and her little sweaters that she wore, because I wear those sweaters, and I think it's cute, and we also both have blonde hair, so, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's go next character. I already talked about Natalie. Randy, I'll talk about Randy. I think Randy's funny. He's a good character. That's all I really gotta say, but I do like that character, guys. Sammy, I'm not gonna talk about them too. Simone, I don't have an opinion on Simone, to be honest. Oh, I didn't talk about Taissa. I'm going in alphabetical order because this is how it comes up in the wiki. It wasn't like that, and then it did. Taissa, I do like her. I really do like her. I like most of these characters on here. I don't have, like, any crazy opinions, guys. I really like Ty, and I like Ty and Van together, and I love both of them, and I think that her adult character is also super interesting, too. I like the whole thing with, like, other Ty. I think that is very interesting. I had a lot of theory. I was right. I said towards, like, the beginning of season 3 to my dad, and it might have been super obvious, but I was like, I think that's the other one. I don't think that's her. She's doing crap that's, like, really out of character. It just seems like they did a little switch, like what do you call it? Do you think it's like a tulpa? Wait, hold on. I just learned what tulpas are. I wonder, no, that's not how that works. What if it was like something like that? Or like the other one was like a tulpa, and like they kept switching back and forth, or something. I don't know, that might be dumb. I don't know. But yeah, I love Ty. I love teenage Ty. Whenever, I miss, was she... I'm trying to remember if she's, like, always been super skeptical, but, like, it was really freaky whenever she started trying to kill people, but that was the other one, right? Yeah, Travis Martinez, he's really cool. I didn't like him at first, and then I did pretty quickly. After he started hanging out with Natalie, I liked him pretty fast. He was, the mosquito, it's here. He was, like, right in my ear. It felt, oh my god, it was so loud. What was I saying? I got rudely interrupted. I like Travis, and I think he's really cool, and I really wish he didn't die. I wish he was alive for a little. I wish there was some more information about his, like, adult character. I wish we got more of that, because I wish we got more of him in Nat too. And it wasn't just like he just died at the beginning. That was like the original plot point of her and Misty going together, or Nat and Misty going together. I don't know. I think he was valid for trying to kill Lottie. And that scene was so freaky, by the way. I don't know, not like freaky, like what do you call it? Like scary freaky. Like, it was scary freaky. How did she float? What was that? What the freak was that, dude? he had the same reaction I did, dude. I didn't get it. I was like, is she not, like, walking far enough or something? Did he forget where the pit was? I don't know. That's, like, what makes me think it's, like, supernatural. If you guys want to know, like, if I'm on team supernatural or team, like, they're just all crazy, I'm in the middle. I think it's probably both. Or something. I don't know, guys. Let's see, what's next? Walter Tattersall. I did really like that guy, and I really wish him and Misty, had a, like, more romantic relationship. I think they would have been good for each other. Maybe not, because I don't think she liked him that much. But I think a lot of people were saying it was like because she sees so much of herself in him. That's why she doesn't like him. That kind of makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what I think about him, because I at the end of season 3, he was like being really suspicious or something, and I don't know why. Like, Misty saw that on his phone and then ran off. I think he was still working with Shauna in a way. And, like, maybe Shauna was trying to throw them off throw Misty off his track about Callie being the one to kill Lottie. And that's why he sent her that, or something. What I thought was gonna happen, and I'm glad it didn't, what I thought was gonna happen at the end of season 3 was Ty and Misty were gonna go try to kill Shauna, and Walter was gonna show up and kill one of them. If Misty dies, I've said I'm dropping the show, dude. That's it. I'm not even kidding. Is that it? That's all the characters that came up. I don't know. If I have any other opinions, let's see. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't think I have any other opinions. Those are my opinions on the characters. Hope you enjoyed. It wasn't what I intended to do, but like I didn't know what else to talk about because I don't have a structure. I feel like you need some type of structure for this. That's the best structure I could find. Yeah, guys, that's my Yellow Jackets, not ranking, but character opinions, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please don't fight with me. Bye, guys.